Good morning and thank you, everybody. Can you all hear me at the back? Oh, good. Well, first of all, I'm going to try and beat Jamie. He said, Salamat Pagi. Yeah? I'm going to try Salamat Hari Raya Idul Fitri. How about one more? Salamat Hari Deepavali. You are a scary bunch of people all gathered together like this. I think it kind of introduces some little indications of stress in me, so I'll be pacing up and down a little bit and get technology to work for me. Just a little bit about me. No, it's not a typo. And it's not even 50 years of experience, okay? But for every person that I have met, as long as I've been in the industry, they have given me a gift or a good idea on many, many occasions. And those ideas that I treasure, and I treasure the fact that it maybe took them 20 years to learn that good idea. So when somebody gives you a good idea, be ready to accept it. And be ready to say thank you for the gift that they've given you. They gave me a gift of a good idea and that 20 years experience in my first year in the business. Okay, the truth. I'm not so happy about the 30 anymore. I remember when I was only 1 year in the business, I wanted to be able to say I have 10 years experience in financial services. Now I find myself doing the exact same thing again. I wish I had 10 years experience in the life industry. It might mean I'd be 20 years younger. I'm not going to go through all the jobs I have. I put them up there just to show you that there's a range of jobs within financial services that I've done over the years. They have all been stressful occupations, and they've all brought tremendous pleasure and success to me in my life. So I wish you every success in your business and a little bit of stress. Yeah? And there's a lot of things about stress that we need to talk about today. So stress. Do you know it's hard to find some good definitions on stress because nobody agrees. I think they have stressful conferences trying to agree what stress is. So stress is a sustained form of fear or anxiety caused by indecision or inactivity. Anyone agree? Yeah. It's kind of whether we make the calls, don't make the calls, you're stressed. Yeah? When the market's doing well, the client is stressed because you're phoning them. Yeah? Most of the stuff people worry about never actually happens. But anyway, we worry and we worry. And we produce stress. I was worrying that when I walked up these stairs, they would fall apart. And I shouldn't have to have worry about it. The steps were fine. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones you did do. And sometimes that's brought on by the stress or the inactivity in our lives, where we don't make decisions to do something because of some fear. And fear produces stress, or fear is a result of stress. So as Mark Twain said, 20 years from now, you would be more disappointed by the things you didn't do, so what's wrong? Go explore, go dream, go deliver. What are the consequences of not doing something compared with the cost of doing it? I love the cat, and I love the tagline. If you can't read it at the back, it says, I can has inner peace. And this is me every morning, by the way. This is the suit I wear to practice. Just think, are we a bit stressed in the room today? You know, We're hearing about markets, and we're thinking about our customers, and we're thinking about the long term. And I just think that things that cause real stress are like if your wife was to say to you, honey, do you like my hair? And that causes one of the biggest stress moments in your life. Or do you like my new dress? Or does it make me look too... Don't ask. When I saw this photograph of the baby, I could feel the baby stress. You know, oh no, I'm still a baby. I want to be an adult. Don't rush. I can guarantee you. So I walked around and talked to some of you that I thought looked nice. I'm only joking. So that I could feel warmer and connected to the audience. But I happen to know there are people in this room that I've known nearly 9 years, or 8 years, in different parts of business in Malaysia. So great to meet old friends, and I'm absolutely delighted to meet new friends. For the ladies, perhaps giving birth might count. What do you think, ladies? Bit stressful? Okay, how about you guys? I think it's quite stressful in that delivery room with some of the things that are said. So sometimes it's taking a flight and going on holidays. For some people, is a very stressful occupation. You arrive at the airport, the first word you see is terminal. You're scared of flying. You've been locked in the car, and the big sign across the motorway says Terminal 1 and Terminal 2, and they've even got 3 terminals. But a very welcoming lounge here. We always talk about the dear departed, don't we? I'm going to departures, and it's terminal. I think they may have changed that now to last call. But it doesn't sound any more encouraging. Then you get trained how to put on a life vest in a plane that's going to be diving at about, what, 800 kilometers per hour, 1,000 kilometers per hour? And that doesn't seem to reassure me much. No worries, you've got a nice little whistle here. You can blow a nice little tune on the way down. I always ask the stewardess, could I swap my life vest for a parachute, please? It'd be far more useful. I stressed out about putting up that slide. Because everything has an anniversary and a birthday. Well, it is a kind of a birthday and an anniversary. It's happened. We're 12 months or more down the road. We've been through the stress. The stress road is still there to continue on. And what are the implications? Crisis induces stress. It induces stress through the plummeting values of major equities. You've got the great news stations all over the world piping it to your TV every night. Risks of losing homes, losing jobs, losing investments. And my God, that causes stress. I think this is one of those rare occasions where the whole world is stressed at the same time. Every single one of us. So the news is getting worse. Clients aren't happy. They're shouting and screaming, depending on which country you're in. Anybody here from Singapore? It leads to fear from receiving that next phone call. It's a bit like when you've got agents and you've got managers or consultants and managers. I always find when I'm training consultants or managers that I can make predictions that are guarantees. And the guarantee is, if the consultant hasn't done any business in the last 2 weeks, miraculously his telephone doesn't work. There are some things that are cast iron certainties in life. So it's fearing the next phone call. Which one do you fear the most? Your boss, your manager, or is it the customer? negativity in business markets, and of course we always have this pessimism, things will never get better. It's also true on the other side that when the markets are going really well, we're never pessimistic. We're always thinking the markets will stay up and continue to